Now, your history with them goes back, I want you to take you back 15, 18 years ago in that time realm when you worked for them.
Right.
And how big, what kind of volume did they do in those years, 15, 18 years ago?
About 18 to 20 million. We were really just starting to grow.
Okay, so now they're 10 times that size. Yeah. But even back then, what was their average sale? What was the average sale in those days?
It was just south of 5,000, say around $4,700, $4,800.
And did you have exceptional salespeople in that organization at that time that produced gigantic volume using this method, this system?
Absolutely. The office that I was fortunate enough to be trained in was just loaded with top talent. And what was interesting is they all followed the system. It was so regimented that we could start with one person at the seat, would start saying the presentation, stop him, move to the next person, they'd pick up right where he left off, and we could go all the way around the room by rote that entire presentation.
Hold on. I hear somebody out here saying, canned. That's a canned presentation. Was it canned?
No. It's canned when you're learning it because the presentation, what I was taught, is that the presentation has to be learned so well that it becomes you. And that at some point down the road, 30, 45 days down the road, your style and the system merge together, and we have to be patient enough and work hard enough to make that happen. There was one gentleman in there, and he sat at the top chair. That's the way it was. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, right on down the line until you got over here, and you didn't want to be sitting here. Back then, his average ticket, $4,800, and year after year after year sold over $1 million a year. It's over 200 contracts a year. It's almost a deal a day. And that was the mentality of that organization, is that we're going out, we sell every day. It's normal to sell every day.
Now let me hear this again. So over 200 contracts a year, average ticket item under $5,000, and that's the net amount. Yeah. So that's less anything that was a credit reject or less anything that might have been rescinded or canceled. So he had a net of over 200 contracts a year. Now I happen to know who you're talking about, and modestly I say they utilized our selling methods, what we call methodology, even in those days. Mm-hmm. Was this some young whippersnapper, a high-bound guy that had all kinds of energy and could work 80 hours a week?
Well, he had all kinds of energy, could work 80 hours a week, but he was 63 years old. And the most optimistic person, the person you just wanted to be around. He totally exuded the system, his belief, and when you were in that room with him, all you wanted to do was be like him. You say, if he can do it, I can do it. All the motivators kicked in. Fear, pride, gain, motivation. You wanted to be like him. And he made you believe that if you just take yourself out of this, follow the system, take the time to learn it, you will be able to do exactly what I do. And that holds true today. The people listening to this might say, oh, that was 20 years ago. You can't do that today.
Yes.
It's malarkey. Today, the top sales organizations that I get to go see and that our team gets to go see, they follow a system to the letter. It's verbatim. The salespeople have evolved into that system. And incidentally, they also use customer satisfaction surveys. And all of these companies have very high 90, 95, 96% customer satisfaction.